Hello everyone, it's Darkseeker here again. Welcome back for another video. Now, we are waiting for the new Hearthstone expansion to be released. Yes, that's right, Witchwood has been announced. I'm a bit surprised they didn't call it Duskwood, for those of you that are familiar with World of Warcraft. But anyway, Witchwood, the name doesn't matter. Looking forward to the new cards, looking forward to some of those new interactions. So whilst we're waiting for that expansion to come out, I'm going to be playing a little bit of standard mode. Most of you know me as a wild mode player. Wild mode is where I have the most fun, but sometimes going back to standard mode can be interesting, just to see what's happening. So today we are playing BearCheese's Big Hunter on the standard mode ladder. Now this is a very interesting deck. It's sort of It's sort of reminiscent of other big decks like Big Rogue, Big Priest. The idea being that you want to get some of those big minions out early, although I think this deck struggles to get them out early compared to Rogue and Priest. But those big minions in this deck do pack a little bit of a punch. So, what have we got that's big? We've got the Lich King. Well, you know, you can get the Lich King out via Silver Vanguard. The trouble is, Silver Vanguard, it costs 7, which is slightly annoying. But via Seeping Oozeling, you can get the Death Rattle effect of Silver Vanguard copied. So there is a bit of room there. There's a bit of room there to do some interesting things with Seeping Oozeling. That's a card that some people love and some people don't love. Anyway, so yeah, there's the Lich King, there's Katrina, who has some wonderful interaction, of course, with the likes of Savannah, Highmane, Charged Devilsaur, so that's pretty cool. You've got Deathstalker Rexxar. Now, the hero power, of course, can give you essentially what is unlimited value in terms of creating big beasts or big minions that you can plop down onto the board. You know, zombie beasts with taunt and with charge. It's pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, the last second half of this deck can pack quite a punch, but the first half of the deck, it can buy you a good bit of tempo. And it can actually be quite aggressive. There's a bit of flexibility. You know, you've got a Secret Keeper in this deck with a range of different secrets. Double Explosive Trap teched into the deck to counter aggro. One copy of Freezing Trap can be excellent at buying tempo if you return a big enemy minion back to their hand. Wandering Monster is just hilarious, quite frankly. Not sure how effective it truly is. It's just really funny, I find. You know, particularly if you get a good minion out of it that does not die when your opponent charges their minion in. It's pretty funny. Anyway, so Secret Keeper, Secret Interactions is awesome. Stonehill Defender for discovering a good quality taunt, potentially. Flanking Strike, I think, is a card that's often underestimated. It can just buy you board control quite quickly, and Lesser Emerald Spellstone, and as it gets upgraded, all of a sudden you can have quite a significant board presence for 5-cost mana. It's not bad at all. And here's the card that nobody expects, that no one plays around, Tundra Rhino. That's right, Tundra Rhino, it costs 5. Unfortunately, your Savannah Highmane costs 6. Can you imagine if the Highmane cost 5? This combo would be so broken. But yes, if the Rhino sticks around on the board and you have a couple of Highmanes in hand, it is game over, simply put. Anyway, let's have a look at this deck in action on the standard mode ladder. Well, we're losing the attack power value there on our Highmane. That's really unfortunate. But look at our hand. We have Tundra Rhino, and we have Play Dead. Now, I talked about the potential for the Rhino Highmane charging value at the start of the video. What I didn't talk about was the Play Dead value. We can Tundra Rhino, play dead, get some charging Hyenas, which could be pretty useful at punching our way through his taunt. But we're not going to do that here. We're just going to wait. We're just going to wait. Ordering there, very questionable on my part. I should have potentially played the Stonehill first to see what taunt we got. But hey, it's okay. I don't think it would have changed anything that I did. What will be interesting to see is if he kills off the Highmane. If he pops the Death Rattle. I don't think he is. Which is why I'm holding back. Because next turn, with 7 mana, Tundra Rhino, double play dead, loads of charging Hyenas, that's pretty awesome, and he's not popping it. He's going phase and he gets punished. Explosive Trap there doing some work for us. He may feel reasonably safe with his buffed up, oh god, with his buffed up minion on board there, with that ridiculous attack power that he's now healing. And yeah, he may feel safe with that behind a taunt. But I have Rhino value with Play Dead. This is insane. All the Hyenas. The question is, how do we want to do this? Popping the Highmane seems wise. And he's getting really good trades here in terms of value. You know, I had to throw most of my Hyenas in. But the key thing is we have board. And we have a Tundra Rhino on the board. And once we play the Spellstone... Oh, okay. I was going to say, once we play the Spellstone, we get more charging beasts. Sadly, yeah, he looked at the... Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, but we don't have the mana. Well, the Lich King will have to do... Let's see if he has an answer to that. Anti-magic shell, really, really good for us. Really, really good. We actually have Soggoth next turn. That's actually pretty decent. But once again, stealing the attack power. Thing is, you've still got to remove the Lich King. You don't want to give me another turn of drawing a Lich King card. But with Spiteful Summoner, it looks like he is going to give me one more turn with the Lich King. Oh god. Well, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh, maybe not. Bringing out a lowly Northshire Cleric doesn't do much for him. Anyway, how the hell do we navigate this board? Do I just go face here? How much damage can he kill me? I'm thinking about the potential of turn 10 with Tundra Rhino and the Spellstone, and the potential for that is disgusting. So we're risking it all here. We're risking it all, and I'm saying to him, you can't target my Lich King with a spell, therefore you have to use minions. That's what I'm saying. I'm also hoping that there's no substantial AoE that he could use that can break through the Lich King. We are taking a gamble here. See what happens.
I must consider.
Even with mass AoE, chances are he removes a large chunk of his board as well too. So this is pretty good for us. He can trade and clear everything. And possibly heal his face. If he has greater healing potion. That's pretty annoying. All the trades. This is good for us. Wow, use Yashraj for a trade too. Doesn't do the 10 damage to our face. And there's no taunt on the board here, which means this game should be over. And yes, it is. The sweet, sweet combos. Tundra Rhino coming through for us in the end. The light shall burn me. He isn't happy about that ending. Okay. This next game is against a mage. Now, there's a good chance that it's some kind of secrets mage with burn. And it'll be interesting to see how this deck fares against it. This hunter deck is certainly not a tier 1 deck. Absolutely not a tier 1 deck. But it's a fun deck. And I think that's really important with Hearthstone. Sometimes, you know, we obsess so much with rank and laddering up as quickly as possible and getting the highest rank possible. Sometimes we do forget that this game is all about fun, and you know, sometimes you have to take a step back and rediscover that feeling of having fun in the game. I can't do that. So, Secret Keeper here, it's gonna die. He's gonna ping trade, right? It's gonna die. But we still have a curve going. We still have the Stonehill next turn. One of the worst things with this deck is not having an early curve. It's drawing your Hymanes, your Vanguards, your Lich Kings, your Katrinas. It's drawing the late game in your opening early hand. When that happens... Oh, hello. We're taking that Lich King. When that happens... Or are we? 6 cost versus the 8... Yeah, we take Lich King. When that happens, when you draw all of your late game, and you have no way of playing it, you could just be dead by the time you hit turn 8. Especially against aggro decks, you do need the Secret Keepers, you do need the traps, you do the secrets, you do need those things early to contest what they play. And sometimes having double play dead in your hand is certainly not helpful at all. But we're starting to gather this late game now. But it's not too bad, because seeping Oozeling on turn 6 is pretty cool. So we've just got to wait one more turn before we can play the Oozeling. And then of course we have the play dead interaction that goes with the Oozeling, so that's pretty cool.
Excuse me, you are on fire. Excuse me.
Oh wow. Double valet there. Really good for him for tempo. And this is what I was afraid of. We have nothing to do here. We have one turn where we just hero power. Don't get me wrong, the hero power's good. It's getting him down a little further. But not developing a minion, not doing anything substantial. And what do we get? Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. I alluded to that secret wandering monster being hilarious before. That's why it's hilarious. He had to double trade into it. And there's Katrina's death rattle value. Oh, that's really good for us. Was it triggers? We get a Highmane. Ha! So sometimes explosive runes can be not such a good card. There can be drawbacks attached to it, particularly when you play Warlock with Possessed Lackey or Void Caller on Wild mode, and it brings out Void Lord. Not so good. But he's having to invest significantly in clearing my board. These are spells and trades on that previous turn that would have gone face.
No walls can hold
so we're happy. Okay. We get the Vanguard down now. It's a bit of a slow card. 7 cost 3/3. Bit slow. But it's okay. It's going to trade very well with his Kirin Tool Mage. So we're happy with that. And Wandering Monster is going to do some work at protecting our face. Why is he trading? Why did he trade? What was the purpose of that? He's just increasing my chances of winning this game because it means he's not going to be able to burn me down. Interesting. Well, happy to test for the counter spell there. Interestingly, our Spellstone still gets buffed. But we get the Katrina value here. That's really good. Right. I guess we just play it. And, you know, this game is over now. We have the board, we have tempo. Katrina still has a death rattle that can give us value. We have a charged Elsaw in our hand to trade into a minion if required. We have the Lich King as a taunt if required. This is one of the benefits of playing a deck like this on the ladder. Nobody expects it. Hunter is considered to be generally in such a bad place, I think, like with Warrior. No one expects it. And when the deck can then go ahead and do what it was intended to do, and when you can start getting crazy value with your Oozelings, with your Play Deads, you can just start steamrolling. And he runs Polymorph. Oh wait, no, he got that from the glyph. Okay. Well, it's not going to be enough for him.
Raptors.
This is, well, it's lethal if that's not Ice Block. It is. Okay, who cares? Just put a Highmane down casually, you know, as you do.
I'm late. I'm late.
Yes, you are very late. Oh, hello. Oh dear. I would question how he navigated that game. He did a lot of trades early. He popped the Vanguard for some reason. Anyway. This next game is against a Warlock. This should be a tougher test for us. We don't have anything early that we can do. We don't have a Secret Keeper. We don't have a Secret, which is awkward. So we could end up spending the next few turns just hero powering until we get to 10-4. Oh no, okay, saved. Turn 3, we have a play. Thank God. Now, against the Warlock, the Hunter hero power is surprisingly effective, or not surprisingly effective. Oh, that's bad for us. You know, the Warlock is just going to tap, 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 tap. We're just going to press that hero power button constantly, and hopefully that's going to contribute to us bursting him down. And speaking of bursting someone down, always Huffer to the face. Pretty good. So, flanking strike here, pretty decent. It's just going to buy us control of the board, buy us a bit of tempo. What we're afraid of in this matchup is obviously Void Lords and Dark Packs, actually, more than anything. The Dark Packs will just negate the value of our hero power, hitting his face, reducing his health. So, yeah, we need to look out for those Dark Packs. Possessed Lackey is incredibly awkward for us here. We don't want to trade into it, obviously. You know, at the risk of a Void Lord coming out or a Doom Guard. But we know that he's going to trade next turn with it. So we're definitely going face with our 3-3. The question is, what else are we doing? We have another flanking strike that we can't use. So, I'm just going to throw out this Tundra Rhino. I'm just going to throw it out, and I'm going to say, look, if you can't deal with it, I may draw a Highmane next turn. Oh, Okay, that's one way of dealing with it. Very unfortunate. Oh, and there's no demons in his deck, which means they're all in his hand. Now that's really, really useful information to have, because if he's got a Doom Guard in his hand, he doesn't want to play it, but he's going to probably discard a Void Lord. If he has a Void Lord in his hand, he can't play it now until turn 9. This isn't wild mode, this is standard mode, so there are no Void Callers that he can put down on the board. We should just be able to kill him before the Void Lord comes down.
That was a mistake.
Yes, clearly a mistake. Another lackey. Oh my goodness. That is very, very unusual. I'll take it. Right, final game is against a hunter. This is rank 14 at standard. So expect strange things, expect strange decks.
I'll never tell.
And we have the perfect start with the Secret Keeper. Happy days. The question is, what kind of a hunter is he? Okay. Some kind of a beast-based hunter. Sure, we can deal with that. We have Explosive Trap, which I'm actually going to play and just go face. I'm going to just start pushing aggression. I'm not even thinking about trading. My assumption here is that he will go face with his 1/1s. No? Okay, he had Razormaw. Sure. Maybe I should have traded into one of the 1/1s then. Maybe. I don't know. Oh. Go face. Go face.
I'll never tell.
Please, please go face. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Doesn't matter. Explosive Trap is going to do a lot of work for us. I traded into the Secret Keeper just because it can get buffed up and get out of range of Explosive Trap. I mean, my Secret Keeper is now basically dead. He's going to trade into it. He's going to kill it. He's going to kill it with his face. Okay, now he tests for the trap. Sure. I'll take it. If you look at our hand now, we just need to get to turn 6. It's a shame... Oh, okay. It's a shame that we've got 3 6-cost minions in our hand, and no way to sort of smooth out that curve getting there. I mean, Wandering Monster is fine, right? It will potentially develop a minion that maybe won't die.
Don't mess with
Yeah, that doesn't die to that trade. That's pretty good. So now he may have to put his bow into it. No, he doesn't do that. Okay. But this is good value, right? Essentially, it was a 2-for-1. And now it'll be a 3-for-1, because it's going to trade into something else. That's really good for us. But we've got the Rhino on board. Can he deal with it? No, he can't. Wow. So we have to play the Highmane here. And the question is, are we trading? No, we're not. It's a bloody Highmane. Ooh. What does that do? Okay. That's pretty awkward. So now it's a race. 12 attack from his minions, plus 2 from the hero power, plus 3 from the bow. It's a race to the finish. If he can't kill me this turn, yeah, he has to start trading. He's going face. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Our health total is still reasonable. I think we're just going to pop the secret, whatever it is. Okay, it's explosive trap, sure. And now we hope and pray for some good value on Play Dead. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, that'll do just nicely. I am trading here rather than... Yeah, yeah, you have to trade. You cannot take any risks here. Even though my health total is still respectable.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
You're thinking about using your face, really?
I wonder. Well played.
Don't really see a way out for him now. Because my hero powers, he makes the trade, which is correct, but, you know, my hero power is going to do some work. Oh, hello. Yeah, my hero power is still going to do work over the course of the remainder of this game. And we should just be able to get him down. Play Dead again is pretty awesome. Right, this will go face for sure, but maybe we can get some extra attack. Oh, always Huffer. But what you know, and that's lethal. That was a really sweet victory there. Really sweet victory. Right, so BearCheese's Big Hunter. Really fun deck to play. The value in this deck is insane. At the start of this video, I was talking about the big minions. I was talking about Seeping Oozelings and Tundra Rhinos, Savannah Highmane charging value. Actually, the MVP of this deck is Play Dead. Once you get value on Seeping Oozeling, casting a Play Dead or two is a pretty insane. The other MVP combo of this deck that I did not mention at the start of the video because I did not think of it is Tundra Rhino and then the Spellstone charging beast value. You can do that on turn 10 and it's just, it can be, if you've played enough secrets, it can just be a ridiculous amount of damage. Tundra Rhino just being on the board, and if it sticks on the board, if they can't remove it, particularly if you've seen lots of removal and you feel confident enough to play it, if it just sticks, it's pretty much game over if you get that Rhino Highmane value. I mean, Rhino Highmane charging value is I think what most people look out for when they see Tundra Rhino in a deck. But as I say, Tundra Rhino comboed with Flanking Strike, Tundra Rhino comboed with the Spellstone, Tundra Rhino comboed with Animal Companion to get a charging Misha. That is certainly not bad either. So different ways of getting Tundra Rhino value in this deck. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. And our next video will be a standard mode video, by the way, and we'll be playing Keebler's Dragon Recruit Warrior. That's a deck I've also been having a lot of fun with. And once again, we're waiting for the new Hearthstone expansion to come out. And until then, we're just going to be playing fun decks. So yeah, thanks for joining me. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I would be grateful. And I'll see you guys all again very soon for more standard mode fun.